am like so tired of seeing this problem on surveys. Please, please, please cover the full range of possible answers when you are creating your answer choices. That means when you're asking my question, whatever my answer is, there is a clear box I can check, circle I can fill in, like my answer clearly goes somewhere. This is so important. When you don't do this, I'm either going to skip the question if I'm allowed to, or I'm going to choose a response that doesn't actually reflect how I feel. Now you're looking at the data and you're making decisions based on lies. Do you want to make decisions based on lies? Let's look at an example from TikTok Shop, which can be like a huge moneymaker for brands. So I hope that they listen and make these changes. Because if you're going to force me to take a survey to return an item, you damn well better be sure my reason for returning the item is on the list. This skirt from Halara, I've seen it everywhere. It looked so cute on everyone. It did not look cute on me. So I'm returning it. And I have to answer this question. I have to take this survey in order to return it. Here are the possible reasons they think I could be returning this. I no longer need it. It didn't match the description. It's defective. They sent me the wrong item, so I'm actually returning something else. It came too late. It had missing or broken parts. The item or the packaging was damaged, or the package wasn't received, in which case I'm not really returning it, am I? So there are 8 options to choose from here. In theory, this is helpful for a company because if they know why you're returning things, they can make changes so less people return things. We've got like 2 options here that are kind of the same thing. If it's missing or broken, it is also damaged. That's the same thing. Damaged item, broken parts. Like, let's take one of these, toss it out, and put in an other. Or better yet, here are some things that I think would actually better explain why I'm returning this skirt. It's too short. It doesn't fit. It didn't look cute on me. Where are those common sense answers? Too small, too big, too short, too long, not cute, don't like the fabric. Like these seem reasonable to expect on a survey about why I'm returning a skirt. I'm always, literally every time I return something, either picking no longer needed or item doesn't match description, and neither of those 2 things are true. So it's like, oh, it was too short, so no longer needed. But they don't know that. How are they going to know they need to make their skirts a little longer? They're all going to be thinking like, oh, how does this item not match the description? But that's not the case. It's just my answer doesn't fit anywhere. So I'm just like forced to pick a bogus response. This is such a bad survey and such an easy fix. Cover all possible responses and make sure your responses like make common sense. I guarantee you if they had tested this with a shopper, they would have pointed out that there are responses missing. There's just no way someone who shops and buys things and returns things wouldn't have some thoughts on how to make this better. Which says to me, they just phoned it in. They phoned in the survey design. It was lazy.